And we're about to wrap it up. I'm Ava Zinn, reminding you to help control your child's education. Have them immunized. And before I go, I have a personal announcement. Now, just a moment. I have a personal announcement. You may have read on Facebook, and you may have noticed on my Facebook page, a lot of you have passed me on the street here in Northeast Indiana. On the Friday afternoon of May 5th, 2017, I was at the Meyer location in Marion, Indiana, that particular afternoon. And thank God for Rachel Passolt. I was about to check out to pay for a Bloody Mary mix. Something that told me to put the Bloody Mary mix back where I found it, and just when I was about to do that particular chore, or whatever it is, I had seen a woman wearing a Minnesota Vikings sweatshirt. About to alert store security over at Meyer, number 153 in Marion, Indiana, about a lost child. And that is when yours truly, Ava Zinn, sprung into action. I was about to put the Bloody Mary mix back, and just when I was about to put the Bloody Mary mix back where it belonged, it was over in the liquor aisle. I remember seeing some little girl, and there was an older woman with gray hair, also in that aisle. And I was positive it was that particular little girl they were looking for. So and I have gotten a lot of praise. Okay, the minute and after that little girl was saved by me, I went to do an update about what had happened. And hey gang, Ava Zinn here. I'm on location at Meyer number 1 953 in Marion. If you do not know where that is, that's on the intersection of 9 and 15, or 38th and Western Avenue in Marion. Just about a few minutes ago, I had witnessed probably one of the most scariest moments at a store, if not the scariest. And what happened was, I was just around the front, around the deli section, and I saw some woman in a Minnesota Vikings sweatshirt about to alert the store manager, one of the store employees here at Meijer, that her child was missing. And I, bang, immediately sprung into action, thinking, what if this was my own child? And I went, some told me to go in that liquor aisle where I just purchased, I was about to purchase a Bloody Mary mix. And I saw that particular little girl, and I'll never forget for as long as I live. And it took myself and an older woman, I think she was in her 50s, with similar gray hair, around about the same length as mine, okay? And I was so sure it was that particular little girl that they were looking for. And sure enough, it was. So I helped someone today. So I mean, and folks, this is why you should never ever leave your children unattended. And what I saw today proves exactly that. Never ever leave your children unattended for any reason whatsoever. And I'm serious. That what I saw today has to be a clear example. Saving that little girl at Meijer. And that really struck a nerve. As many of you know, two years ago, I was involved. I was a victim of a sexual assault on the northwest side of Marion, Indiana. And what happened was, some woman, some black woman, inappropriately touched me and basically coerced me into having sexual intercourse. Now, I haven't really 100% gone public with that until now, but I've been in counseling for about 2 months, and I have been relentless on getting justice for the person who did this to yours truly. I had posted on my personal Facebook profile what I had believed to be a baby photo of what I had believed to be yours truly and the possible suspect. I will say it is never my intention to invade anybody's privacy, but when the victim of a sexual assault involves myself, my family, or let alone any of our Vote for Girls moderators, or to a lesser extent, our Vote for Girls villains, the second you are touched inappropriately, bang, you report that to the authorities. And this is very, very important. And to collect as much evidence and DNA possible. Now back to my story. This is not the first time I've been a victim of a sexual assault. 15 years ago, after my mom died, I had been raped by a black guy by the name of Clyde. That was unreported. And then nearly nearly 7 years ago, while in Indianapolis, I was also sexually assaulted by a similar black guy. And that was reported, and it was the first rape I've encountered as a woman. And then on April 22nd of 2015, in case you hadn't noticed from that particular episode that was taped that day, I was clearly in a lot of pain. And I specifically remember being threatened if I reported it. And I did report that particular rape as a female on male rape, and not as a female on female rape, because the victim is a transgender lady, myself, and I had been getting, and I posted the information on social media, and so far, okay, on April 22nd, 2015, I had just gotten off one of the city buses in Marion, Indiana, about to use the restroom and then get some tobacco at the Sunoco Mini Mart. And I was followed by a black woman who wore a blue sweatshirt or a blue hoodie, if I recall. Not black, but a pair of black blue jeans, and had on a black, not black, but blue backpack. And it was an African American female. Back in 2015, when this was reported, the woman who did this had to be no older been 25 years of age at that time. And a lot of emotions were running through me that afternoon, because I had to get to the Vote for the Girls set, and try to regain my composure after being treated for the sexual assault, or rape, I should say. And I think, and I believe the suspect is still out there, because if I had posted, and I posted what the suspect looked like, and if I had posted a baby picture of what the baby looked like after I believed the suspect got pregnant, I would have a name to the rapist. Last week, I have learned that someone came forward who I can now say is probably not the suspect I'm looking for, but yet it is similar. And I am very sorry that I invaded your privacy, but in the last few days after I found that little girl at Meyer and Marion, Indiana, it really struck a nerve, and that's when I got that lead. And some people have falsely accused me, oh, you're a pedophile, Ava. You know what? How dare you make that statement? That is absolutely not true. And I will fight and 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 fight this until justice is served. But if you have information on this case, I want you to call this number that I'm about to show at the end of this video with the suspect's description. Folks, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry I yelled. I am telling the truth. If nobody believes me, that's too bad. And if you're the suspect who did this to me, I want you to make your life a lot easier to just turn yourself in, give your DNA, because I know a police officer in Marion, Indiana. Because it has been about 752 days since I've been a victim of my third rape. And once again, to the mother of the baby photo I posted on my Facebook profile. I am sorry. I wanted to get this rape suspect behind bars as quickly as possible, and I wanted to do this without any problems. And I promise you it will not happen. And I will not, and let me say this to everybody watching. I promise you it will not happen again. But you have to understand that I had to work with what was available back then. Okay? And recently, like I said, at the Meyer store in Marion, Indiana, what happened was, when I was at the Meyer store on the afternoon of May 5th, 2017, I was about to purchase a Bloody Mary mix, which I did not get, and had to put it back where it belonged. Okay, just roll the clip of that Facebook Live update. Hey gang, Ava Zinn here. I'm on location at Meyer number 153 in Marion. If you do not know where that is, that's on the intersection of 9 and 15, or 38th and Western Avenue in Marion. Just about a few minutes ago, I had witnessed probably one of the most scariest moments at a store, if not the scariest. And what happened was, I was just around the front, around the deli section, and I saw some woman in a Minnesota Vikings sweatshirt about to alert the store manager, one of the store employees here at Meyer, that her child was missing. And I, bang, immediately sprung into action, thinking, what if this was my own child? And I went, some told me to go in that liquor aisle where I just purchased, I was about to purchase a Bloody Mary mix. And I saw that particular little girl, and I'll never forget for as long as I live. And it took myself and a older woman. I think she was in her 50s with similar gray hair, around about the same length as mine. Okay, and I was so sure it was that particular little girl that they were looking for. And sure enough, it was. So I helped someone today. So I mean, and folks, this is why you should never ever leave your children unattended. And what I saw today proves exactly that. Never, ever leave your children unattended for any reason whatsoever. And I'm serious. That what I saw today has to be a clear example. And according to Lisa Swanson, she said, I was there, Department 75 was called, and every team led plus herself went different ways. She was found by the meat department within seconds after. Store security was alerted. And I've gotten a lot of praise for rescuing that little girl. Despite some negative comments. And as of right now, when you post, if let me say this to everybody watching. If I see one post saying, quote unquote, Ava, you're a pedophile, I will delete it. And you, the person who made that comment, will be ordered to pay fines. Because this type of bullying, I will not tolerate this kind of slander. I'm serious. I am not kidding. I am absolutely clear on this. Make no mistake about that. Absolutely make no mistake about this. I am absolutely serious. I'm not kidding. And let me say this, because this sexual assault victim or rape victim is a transgender female, you are also committing a hate crime, per se. Although it's not official via law anywhere, but for me, that is like an attack on yours truly. And I've received these many, many times. And if you choose to address me as a male pronoun, I'm sorry. Even if it's a mistake, you will be confronted. I'm sorry. But this is going to stop right here, right now. Okay?